Big Mike here with
Hayes Entertainment.
Today's episode, we got 3 Kamloops Blazers. We got Mats Lindgren, Fraser Minten, and Connor Levis. The 7th overall pick, the 72nd overall pick, and the 20th overall pick in the WHL draft.
If you like what we're doing, hit the notification button and that subscribe button. Let's go.
Hi, my name is Connor Levis. I play for the Kamloops Blazers, and I'm coming on I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
My name is Mats Lindgren. I play for the Kamloops Blazers, and I'm coming on the I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
My name is Fraser Minten. I play for Kamloops Blazers, and I'm coming on the I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Looking for the most beers on tap, great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
We got the best beers, steaks, chicken wings, nachos in town. Come see us at the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say Hayes sent you.
The #1 sports podcast in
Across the
Vancouver.
Blazer line, working the
Ryan
deep against
Hayes
Barragao.
and Big
Now
Mike.
tie up, puck comes free, and here's Fraser Minten for Kiefer. For Levis, he's got room, all alone to the goal. Levis scores!
This is I Only Touch Greatness podcast with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike.
Down or lay down.
Going live.
Lay down. Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Hey fellas, how's it going?
There we go.
Hey.
How's it going, guys?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good. Thank you guys very much for taking the time for us today. My name is Big Mike. I'm the one that's been talking to you. And this is Ryan.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Yes.
Mats, I've talked to you before.
We'll get started here. We're just going to ask you guys a bunch of questions about hockey. So for all you guys born in Vancouver, what was childhood like? And when did you guys all start playing hockey?
I'll go first, boys. Childhood was pretty good. Started playing hockey at Thunderbirds when I was about 6 years old. Played there for a few years. Went to Burnaby Winter Club. Did that for a year. Then I played the rest of my season at North Shore Winter Club. I guess throughout my kind of hockey career, when I started, I played against Fraser a lot. He was on Vancouver Spirit, and then Mats came and played on the North Shore Winter Club with me in Pee Wee. So that was pretty fun. Actually, me and Mats, we billeted together in Quebec 2 years in a row. So it's been fun. And then after North Shore, I think we kind of all moved to Academy. And then I was at St. George's, and it was pretty good there too. So it's been pretty fun in Vancouver.
All right.
I'll go next. I grew up in Vancouver as well, downtown Vancouver, and I started playing hockey when I was 7. I played in East Van minor hockey for a few years, and then, like Connor said, went to the academies in Bantam over in West Van, and then ended up getting drafted by the Blazers, and here I am.
I've got a pretty interesting how I grew up. So I was born in Canada in Vancouver, and my dad played here for the Canucks, and he met my mom in Vancouver, and I was born, and then 2 months later we moved back to Sweden up north where my dad's from, and we lived up there until I was 5 years old. That's kind of where I started skating and stuff on the outdoor rinks, on the lakes and stuff. And then when I was 5, we moved down to Stockholm, like the big town in Sweden. And my dad coached the SHL team there called AIK, and he also coached SHL team up north as well. So I lived there 5 years too. Played for AIK there. Then when I was 11, moved to Vancouver because my mom wanted to come back. Kind of missed Vancouver.
Yep.
Then I played on North Shore Winter Club for 3 years, I'm pretty sure, until I was first year Bantam, then second year Bantam, played for BWC, and then first year Midget as well. And then now I'm here.
All right.
Okay. Right on. Right on. All local kids. I like it. I like it. We're from Coquitlam, so we're just outside.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's you guys any nicknames, and what's your favorite jersey number and why? We might as well just go in this. Well, might as well just go in the same order, guys.
Yeah, my nickname is Bevis. Or it's either Bevis or just Lev because it's my last name. Bevis kind of just came from when I was playing at St. George's. One of my friends, Trevor Wong, playing on the Rockets now. He just started calling me Bevis. My dad's name is Bob, and it kind of correlates more to his name. But for some reason, I kind of got stuck with Bevis. Then my number is 15. I played 26 in St. George's, but my very first hockey number was 15. Honestly, not too sure how I kind of got it. I think my dad's birthday is on the 15th, so he kind of liked that number, and he might have worn 15 when he was growing up, so kind of just stuck with me.
Okay.
For me, guys mostly call me Minty, just kind of just adding on the Y at the end. And then my favorite number is number 8. I wore that as a kid. I got it in minor hockey and just kind of kept with it because I thought it looked cool. But it's retired in Kamloops, so went to 16.
My nickname is either Matsy or now here in Kamloops, it's been Lindy. I don't know why, I guess just because of my last name, but yeah. And my number, why I wear 27 is, I don't know why. It's just when I lived in Sweden up north, there's this guy who had 27 on the team that we always watched that my dad coached. And for some reason, I really liked how he played. And yeah, I've been sticking to it ever since.
Okay. This one's for, we'll go with Matt here to start. Drafted 7th overall in 2019 to the Blazers. Take me back to draft day.
Ooh, yeah. It was interesting. I was committed to Michigan at the time, and I didn't know kind of what I wanted to do at the time. I kind of wanted to go to school and kind of go there, but I got Kamloops drafted me, such a great organization, and they really did such a good job with such great staff and coaches and everything now. And it was pretty much an easy decision just to come here, just with everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And this one goes to Connor, drafted 20th overall to the Kamloops Blazers. Take you back to draft day.
Yeah, draft day was actually pretty funny. I was on a plane. We were just midair right before taking off on my way to Philadelphia for the World Championships there. And I got drafted. So that was pretty exciting. But like Matsy, we were both committed to Michigan. And I was committed there for already about a year and a half already. So, I really respected the organization. They're a world-class organization. And I definitely had to weigh my options. But it definitely came down to where I thought I would develop most as a player. And just the coaches and staff and the players at Kamloops were just pretty unreal. So I just thought it'd be the best place for my development. So that's kind of how I made my decision.
Okay. And not last but not least, Fraser, drafted 72nd overall to Kamloops Blazers. You should have went a lot higher. I'm guessing maybe they were thinking you might go to school or what other route?
Yeah, I was in Philadelphia as well, like Connor was saying, with my spring team there for a tournament with some of my childhood friends. Been playing spring hockey with since I was about 8. So it was really cool we were all watching the draft together in the hotel. And I had a pretty strong season in Bantam, but I wasn't really sure where I would go. And yeah, I was really, really excited that Kamloops drafted me. Hard to say no to them.
Oh yeah. Do you have a favorite sports movie?
I'd have to say Friday Night Lights would be my favorite sports movie.
Okay, that's for everybody too.
Yeah.
The question is for everybody too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Happy Gilmore probably is the classic movie.
Yeah. Okay.
For me, I mean, I'm a Canadian boy, but Miracle on Ice was pretty inspirational. So probably that for me.
Definitely. All you three guys have all played with Connor Bedard. What's it like playing with that kid? And did you guys know he was just that much better at that age?
Cool. Yeah, I kind of started playing with Connor and Adam, I'd say, and Pee-wee. We played on the same team for 3 years. And I mean, he was gross. He was good at hockey back then. And, I mean, he was good back then, but he's really improved now. And he is absolutely tearing up the WHL. He is an unbelievable player, and he's gonna have an unbelievable future in hockey. So just playing with them, it was really cool. And he's a great player and great kid too. So great teammate. So yeah, it was definitely pretty cool playing with him.
Yeah, Fraser, you definitely play with him the most, eh?
Yeah, well, at West Van, going into second year Bantam there, we weren't sure about our team, if we were going to be good or not. We had a ton of young guys coming in, and usually there's only 1 or 2 first year players on each team in Bantam Prep, but we had 6 or 7, I think. And I remember the first practice right away, I could tell like these young guys that we had on our team, they were going to be really good for us. And Connor started the season with like 4 points per game through the first 3 games or something. And after that, it was, the rest is just him dominating basically. But yeah, he's a really good kid. He works so hard and he deserves all the success that he's gotten.
Yeah. Okay.
I played with Connor. I played with Connor my first year. I got to Canada in my second year. I didn't even know he was 05 at the time because he was so good, but it was amazing playing with him. He's an amazing player, amazing person, and I just can't wait to see what he does in the future.
Absolutely. And this one's for Matt. What was it like growing up with NHL veteran as a father? I mean, you must have learned a lot on the ice and off the ice.
Yeah, lots. He's been such a huge part of me getting to where I am right now. Just every day he's kind of being on me, like that I'm eating right, going to bed at the right time always. He's always on the ice with me. I'm always skating with him in the summers. Always helping me with skating, hedges, everything, my shot. So almost everything that I've learned so far has been because of him. And I give him most of the credit for everything I've done so far in my career.
Do you guys have a favorite stadium you wish to play in one day, like a dream venue?
Oh yeah.
The question usually is your favorite road barn, but you guys are stuck in a bubble, so you ain't playing very
that's
many
what
road
I was
barns.
panicking halfway. I was panicking halfway through asking the question. I'm like, oh yeah, they're in the bubble.
For me, it'd probably be Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
I've probably the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas. It looks pretty electric in there. I don't know if it's fun being the away team there, but I think it'd be pretty cool anyways.
I'd want to play in the United Center. It's just amazing. So loud.
Chicago.
Cool.
Yeah. Take me back to your first WHL goal, Matt.
Ooh. So I guess we were up on the rush. The puck got dumped in. It poked up to me, luckily, and I kind of didn't even know where I was shooting at the time. Like I got to put this on net, and luckily it was in. I was pretty surprised when it went in, but it's definitely something I'll remember for the rest of my life. And it was amazing. And
Fraser, take me back to your first WHL game and the emotions.
Yeah, that was exciting. I wasn't really sure what it was going to be like. I didn't really get in any action as a 15-year-old, signed at the end of the season there. But it was really fun, especially with all the time off. It was so much fun to be back in a game and playing with the big boys. So it was awesome, yeah, especially against the Vancouver Giants.
Yeah.
The games as a kid, so that was pretty cool.
Did they make you do the rookie lap?
No, there was a few of us that it was our first game, so
okay,
that wouldn't have worked out very well.
And Connor, take me back to your first WHL goal.
Yeah, that was an exciting moment. I think I was on the ice for probably already a minute, and I was completely gassed. And I think my centerman changed, and Fraser actually came on the ice, and I think this was his first WHL point too, and he passed it up to my winger, and I just saw an opening in between the D-man. I saw I could have a breakaway, and my teammate hit me, and I saw I had a breakaway, and I was pretty tired. The guy was kind of on me, and I kind of thought that just pulling it to my backhand around the goalie was probably my best option. When I did that, I saw I had an open net, and I was like, oh gosh, like don't miss it. And yeah, I scored. So it was a pretty unbelievable moment. Definitely something I won't forget. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Hit him with the draft question.
Okay. If you were an animal, what would you be?
Oh, if I was an animal, that's a good question. I really thought this one through.
Hey, it's coming for the draft for sure. We heard it from, I think, Perfetti or something like that. They told us it's an NHL draft question for sure.
It was good preparation then. I mean, there's something like, I mean, some people might say they want to be like a cheetah or something, but the thing is, like, their stamina isn't the best. So maybe just say I want to be a lion. Just want to try and be the most dominant I possibly can. I find if you try and achieve for higher and try to always be successful, try and be the king of the jungle, I guess, be the best player on the ice. Have that stamina to just want to keep going even if you're down. I think that's something a lion has to do. Kind of just, if they're not getting food or something, they got to find it or else they're not going to live. So if we're down a goal or something, you got to keep fighting back because you never really want to lose. You always want to love to win. So I think a lion's my answer.
Okay.
Well, for me, I don't know if I thought too much about that, but I think grizzly bears are pretty sick. So that'd be pretty cool to be a grizzly bear.
Yeah, that's pretty good one.
Yeah.
It's a tough question. Maybe like a tiger or something, just waits for its prey and just attacks when it sees it. Just me kind of maybe playing my game. I don't know. Just wait for the right time and then I attack. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one too. We haven't heard those two for I don't think ever. Actually, those are good ones.
Yeah.
Another draft question for you guys. $100 bill at the bottom of a toilet, $20 bill on the counter. Which one are you going for?
Oh, I mean, Canadian money doesn't rip when it's wet. So, I mean,
that's right.
Definitely going in the toilet. I can always wash my hands after, and I come out with an extra $80. So definitely putting the hand in the toilet.
I agree. You can buy some soap with an extra $80. So worth it.
Yeah, I agree with both of them as well. 100%.
That's good because the scouts want to see that you're getting your hands dirty.
Yeah.
So that's the point of that question. I'm gonna shoot. I didn't already ask you who. If you could sit down for dinner with anyone famous, dead or alive, who would it be?
Anybody want to go for this?
Hey, it's all you guys.
You want me to go first? Okay. This is a good one. I definitely want a hockey player, at least one. I've seen a lot about how Mark Scheifele really knows the game, and I really like to watch his game as well. So probably Mark Scheifele would be one of them. My second person is a tricky one. I kind of want like a comedian. I mean, I watch a lot of movies and shows, so maybe a guy like The Rock or Kevin Hart. I'm sure a lot of people have said that. That'd be pretty cool to talk to one of those guys. And then, is it one more or just two?
I don't know. Do whatever you want. Throw another one if you want.
One more? Oh, man, I'm really not too sure. I'm sure there's so many people who have such interesting stories.
Yeah.
There's a lot. This
good. Two's good.
Yeah.
Two's good. Yeah, we'll go with two.
Mine would be Bobby Orr just because he's the best defenseman ever who's ever played in the game. And second person I'd want to sit down with would probably be Quinn Hughes, just because I try to model my game after how he plays. And
I love it.
Yeah, really love how he plays, and that's kind of how I want to play.
For me, I'd probably say Patrick Kane. He's just been one of the guys I love watching. Watch all the Blackhawks games because of him, and I don't know. He seems like a really cool guy, and I'd like to talk to him.
Okay.
Maybe
Who would you?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Another guy maybe would be Wayne Gretzky, just legend, and that'd be pretty awesome to say you've talked to him.
Oh yeah.
Those are the two I always go with. I always go with Muhammad Ali and Wayne Gretzky.
And then I always do Seth Rogen for my comedian, and then Tupac.
Oh yeah,
That's good.
Matt, what was it like playing in Chicago?
Ooh. I've been off hockey, like not playing any games. I've been training for like 8 months straight, and I was getting kind of not tired of it, but I just kind of needed like change the scenery, and I really wanted to play games just because I've been training so hard for such a long time. And I was able to stay at, I think you guys did an interview with or a podcast with him, Simon Motu.
Yep.
So actually when you guys did the podcast, I was at his house at the same time. So he was telling me about it and everything.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I stayed at his house and trained with him. He was also on the team there. I was able to train with some really good coaches like Brian Keane and I forget his name, but the LA Kings speed skating coach, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was really fun, and my agent lives there as well, so it was a great experience. Great to get some games in there, and really fun to just explore the city as well because it's such an amazing city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who do you guys mirror your game after or try and play like?
For me, I have two players who I kind of try and model my game off of. Or I guess kind of three. I really like watching Mark Scheifele. I watched kind of Draisaitl, just the way he makes his passes and how he's just so fluent with his skating. I actually lied. I have one more player or two more players because Netsov I really like watching. He kind of just develops speed kind of effortlessly, and he's a really smart player. And then probably I don't know if I could be even as half as good, but I like to try and model my shot off Austin Matthews. Kind of just watch his technique, and kind of helps me try and work on my shot.
So you try and take like a little bit from everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. You want it?
I like watching a couple playmakers mostly. I like watching Nick Backstrom. I think he's really underrated. He's always makes really good decisions with the puck, and really good passer as well. Mitch Marner, just super skilled guy. It's really good on ice vision and hands, and yeah, those are two guys that I like watching the most.
Good choices for sure.
Do you have a favorite? Sorry, go ahead, Matt.
Sorry, I kind of mentioned Quinn Hughes before. Like I try to model my game after him. He's a player I really look up to, and I'm always trying to watch every single detail he does on the ice when I'm watching the Canucks. And another player I really like to watch is Miro Heiskanen. He's like he's like a Quinn Hughes but bigger, and I think he's faster too. But so I kind of want to like mix kind of how both of them play, like mix them together in one, and that's kind of who I want to be as a player when I grow up.
Yeah, we've never seen a defenseman like Quinn Hughes before out here in Vancouver. We're obviously huge fans of him, and I always look at the way he can walk the blue line and come across. It's almost skating backwards across the blue line.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
those two and Cale Makar are going to be amazing to watch for the next like 10 years.
Yeah.
Bowen Byram,
that's another one.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any pregame rituals or routines?
Not really. I kind of just try and keep it simple. I find if I kind of get in my head a little bit too much, it kind of takes me off my game. So just try and stay focused. I mean, kind of like a lot of people do it, but my left skate always goes on first. But that's kind of just habit now, and I don't really change anything too much with like my stick tape or anything. I just tape the stick the same way and kind of just focus on the game.
I like to listen to music when I'm in the car on the way to the rink. That's kind of what I like to do. And just when I get to the rink, nothing much really. Just kind of take my stick up, listen to music in the room. Just make sure everything's ready though. Like not physically ready for the game. I always try to do a really good warm up, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I'm not super picky either. Like Crosby or Lundqvist. I don't know if you've seen those warm up videos where they exact same thing, but no, I just like to make sure I stretch, take my stick, get warmed up. Other than that, it's kind of can switch game to game.
I'm guessing it's gonna be the same for all you guys, maybe at one of these questions. But best player you've played with and against?
Ooh. I'm gonna go with Bedard, and then against, I'm gonna go with Shane Wright. Played against him as a kid in World Selects Invitational Tournament, and he was like just dominant. Nothing you could really do. I think we lost 5-0, and he had 4 or 5 goals. So he was like a foot taller than everyone, and I don't know, seemed like he should be playing with guys 3 years older than us then. So
yeah.
Now.
Oh yeah, he's exceptional as well.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys?
Me, the best player I've played with is Logan Stankoven.
Yeah.
He is unbelievable. He's really good. He's really good at hockey. And then probably against Bedard, Savoy, and Shane Wright. Three really hard guys to kind of play against.
Yeah.
Matt?
The best player I've ever played with? Ooh, it's tough. I'd probably have to go with Bedard, but right now in Kamloops, we've signed so many good players like Zary, Stankoven. Like, it's pretty hard.
You guys are stacked.
Yeah, exactly. Toughest player I've ever played against? Oof. I played against Shane Wright in Quebec. He's really good then. He lit it up, I think. I think our team got blown out 11-0.
Wow.
Yeah, that was tough. But probably like now the first couple of games I played against Justin Swartup.
Mm-hmm.
He's a really good player, and I think that's probably the best player I've played against so far in my career.
Mm-hmm. He's a great player. We got to watch him lots because we go to a lot of Giants games. So he's crazy good.
Yeah.
He's just so consistent and so strong.
Oh yeah, so skilled.
And then Stankoven was one of our very first guests.
He's a beauty. He is a beauty.
Yeah, we love that guy.
All you guys are super skilled. Any of you guys ever tried the Michigan or Lacrosse Bowl?
Done it twice. Fraser's on my team. I've tried it twice at the Shawnigan Team BC camp. First time, couldn't get it up. Did a nice pass. I think we scored off it, and then the second time I got it up, and I had it on my stick, and I missed the net by like a foot somehow. So, I probably won't try it anytime soon in the WHL, but probably in a practice or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of failed attempts in practice, a couple successful, but I haven't really had the balls or confidence to try it in a game. But maybe in the future.
Yeah. I did try it in Chicago once, but I got it up, but it got knocked away. So
Connors was really close last week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Connors already did it too, and it hit the crossbar, I think.
Oh, did he? I missed that. I didn't see that one.
I'm pretty sure it hit the crossbar of the post, but he got it up and he almost put it in. It was
nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I always try to do it at beer league, but it's not really happened. I can do it. And definitely until my stick tape gets wet, and then I'm in trouble.
Yeah, when the ice gets bad, it gets harder.
Yeah,
oh,
exactly.
Yeah. If GM or Scout were to ask, what do you guys bring to the table?
Oh, for me, I think I bring a pretty tall. I'm a taller player, and I weigh quite a bit, so probably just like a 200-foot player. Offensive, I can skate pretty well and use my shot and my smarts to make plays. So I think that's probably about that. Yeah.
For me, it'd be my skating first, I think. Just being able to make plays. For me, reading the ice, my vision. Defense for me is hard just because I'm a smaller guy, but I kind of try to use my speed and just use my stick now in the dub here in the next level, right? You can. First game, I was just trying to push guys around, and that didn't work at all, right? So gotta adapt to it, but yeah.
What's the bubble life like?
Oh, Fraser, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Fraser.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a playmaking forward. Sees the ice well and creates offense off the rush and off the cycle. Responsible defensively as well, and I'll play a physical game if it gets to that. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, hit him with the question.
Okay. What's your bubble life like?
Bubble's pretty good. It's a lot better than being in a hotel. I think everyone's doing a pretty good job with their billets and everything, trying to stay safe. And I've had lots of time to kind of just do homework and kind of just relax and spend as much time just trying to do new things and learn new things, I guess. At times it does get pretty boring though, because we can't really go anywhere. And normally during a season, we'd be hanging out with our friends or going to shoot pucks at another player's house and hanging out. But that's just something we kind of have to do at the rink. So it's really not too bad. I enjoy it quite a bit.
So you guys aren't actually in like a hotel bubble? You guys are getting to stay at billets? Yeah. Okay. And then you get tested before you enter the bubble?
Once a week we get tested.
Okay.
Yeah, we got tested. We had to quarantine and get tested before we came up as well.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure because I know the NHL one, you weren't allowed to leave the bubble at all.
Yeah, ours is we're like required to go straight to the rink and come straight back to our billets.
Okay.
So
it's basically like being in a hotel.
Yeah, exactly.
A bigger, nicer hotel, basically.
Yeah. Hey, fellas, I just want to thank you guys all for taking the time for us today and coming on. And we're big fans of you guys, and we know you guys are all going to be going far in hockey, and we can't wait to cheer you guys on to the next level.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you. And we obviously love to have you on down the road as well.
Sounds good. Awesome.
If you're looking for a mug, perhaps a hoodie, head on over to IOnlyTouchGreatness.com.
Looking for the most beers on tap, great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
We got the best beers, steaks, chicken wings, nachos in town. Come see us at the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say hey sent you.